What's up, everybody? This is Imbalance from Death Wish, once again with an edition of Was Blank Any Good? This week, our movie is Tomb Raider, which was based on the 13 game, I think, is when that came out. I could be wrong. I'm pretty sure it's 2013 when the first game, pretty much it was a reboot of the series, came out on PlayStation 3, Xbox 360, PC, and then was re-released on the PS4, Xbox One, all that good stuff. Excellent game. I've been streaming it on my Twitch channel, which is twitch.tv/m_balance. If you want to check out the game, the movie is loosely based on the game. I wouldn't say it follows it to the T, which I'll get into that in a second when I get into the spoiler territory. But as you know, I like to give a non-spoiler review and then give people a chance to mosey on out of here before anything gets spoiled for them. So non-spoiler review, it was I thought it was an awesome movie. Definitely, as far as video game adaptations go, it's up there amongst the best, because let's face it, when it comes to video game adaptations for movies, not a good track record. Not a good track record at all. This one stayed somewhat faithful to the video game. Story-wise, it took basic plots from the game, changed a lot of stuff, which I thought was okay. I mean, it didn't really bother me, the changes they made. It was an adaptation, so whatever. The stuff they did take from the game is almost shot for shot, some of the action scenes from the game, and they were done beautifully, just amazing. So basically, basic plot is, Lara Croft, she's kind of lost in life because, she lost her father like 7 years ago, so she really doesn't know what she's doing with her life. She's a courier. She does this like fox race thing where they put they punch a hole in a bucket of paint. She rides a bicycle, and they chase her. I know if you consider that a spoiler, like, you're an idiot, because that doesn't spoil anything. But she's lost. She doesn't know what she's doing with her life. And this is just, I guess I'll get into the plot details in the spoiler review because I don't want people to whine. But so basically, non-spoiler review is great movie, good video game adaptation. I'm trying to think of a better one off the top of my head. I can't think of a better video game adaptation. So, was Tomb Raider any good? Yes it was. I recommend seeing it. It was an excellent film. That's going to do it for the non-spoiler portion of the review. And I'll give you some time. Everybody that doesn't want to see their spoilers, they're leaving the building. Bye. Be careful on your way home. Drive safely. Okay. Everybody gone? You're left. Okay, so you want to hear the spoilers, huh? Let's get into the plot details. So, like I was saying earlier, Lara Croft, young girl, inexperienced, doesn't know what she's doing with her life. Her father's been gone for 7 years, presumed dead. Her father's, I think it was her father's old assistant, like this woman, tells her she needs to just let go and sign the will, like declaring that he's dead, so she can take control of Croft Industries before their competitors take it and take Croft Manor even. And that's where she gets Lara, because at first Lara's like, I'm not that kind of Croft, I don't care about this stuff, whatever. And then she's like, but they're going to take Croft Manor. You can't take Croft Manor from Lara Croft. How else is she going to lock the butler in the freezer now? Come on. So she starts to sign. The old man who's getting the paperwork together gives her this little, it's like a Chinese finger trap type thing. It's like a little puzzle. She figures it out. There's a key and a note that says, buried in my final resting place. Well, she figures it out. They have a tomb, or not like a crypt, a crypt, where all the Croft members are supposed to be buried and memorialized. She figures out that he has a secret hideout, hidden in his crypt. So she goes to it, finds out that he's trying to find investigation into the supernatural to see if there's any way to communicate with his wife, who's been dead for years. He finds out about this Japanese, like ancient Japanese goddess who is the queen of death, pretty much, and there's this international group of people called Trinity that want to control the supernatural, and he makes it his goal to stop them from finding this buried Japanese queen slash goddess, whatever have you. So he's been gone for 7 years, and that's why, like, Lara just thought like he split or whatever. But she finds that out, and she decides to follow in his footsteps to try to find him. She goes to Japan because her father paid some guy, I forget his name, it was like Ray Lee or something like that, to take the boat to this island that her father discovered. And that's where like kind of the differences between the movie and the video game come in. In the video game, she was more established a little bit, like she had a full crew on this ship. Her friend went with her, like, and just a whole crew of people. On this one, it's just this one, like, Ray Lee guy. And it's the son of the guy who took her father to the island. And they both find out, oh, I haven't seen my father in 7 years. So, for whatever reason, that bonds them together, and they go to this island. And of course, they wreck on it. They wreck on the island. Somebody hits Lara in the back of the head. She wakes up in this tent with the villain of the movie, Matthias. No, not that Matthias. Get him out of here. He reviews dollar store things. Wrong one. This Matthias, this guy, he's the bad guy in the movie. And in the game, he's more of like this like religious extremist. He's like trying to find a virgin or whatever to sacrifice to this sun queen. And this one, he's just a guy down on his luck who got hired by Trinity to find the corpse of this queen, and he's been pretty much held hostage there for 7 years, unable to see his family until he finds this. So I like that because he's a villain with like human traits you can kind of relate to. At the same time, he's also, you know, a bad guy. He's a dick. So I like that change. But of course, this is where it starts to get similar to the game. That Ray Lee guy causes a distraction. Lara escapes. She falls and never dies, just like the game. She takes some pretty nasty falls, but survives all of them. Goes down a waterfall, down a river, just like in the game. Lands on top of this old crashed plane, just like the game. Falls out of the cockpit and grabs a parachute and parachutes her way down, just like the game. Awesome shots, by the way. Like, I was like, woo, when I watched those scenes because they were cool. But after she crash lands, she sees this bearded man running around, and she follows him up to this cave. And here's a big one, folks. It's her dad. He's still alive. He's been alive this whole time, like Luke Skywalker in The Last Jedi. Like, he's all bearded, he's all like homely looking, he's like a little crazy, kind of giving up on everything. All he's doing now is just trying to distract this Trinity team from finding this queen, really queen. But he is like, first he thinks Lara's a hallucination or whatever, he finds out she's real, and then she's like, we have to take the fight to him, and he's like, I'm not that man anymore, and she's like, well, I'm still that man's daughter. And she grabs the iconic bow and arrow and goes and infiltrates the camp where they move to. Takes everybody out except for Matthias and I think a few more of his goons. Unfortunately, he catches her dad trying to mess with the tomb entrance and has a gun to his head. She's holding the bow and arrow towards him. And he's like, I can shoot this gun before that arrow reaches me. And her dad's like, just take this shot, Lara. One life sacrifice is worth saving millions. And she's like, I can't do it. And he's like, oh, okay, let's go along then. and they go into the tomb, and this is like classic Tomb Raider, like Indiana Jones style. There's like ancient traps that's killing people. They get all the way to the corpse of the queen and find out she's spreading some kind of like zombie infection whenever people touch her. So that was cool. They threw in that little bit of like zombie like creepiness like in the Tomb Raider games. I did like that. And the dad and Lara, I think it's Richard Croft. Yeah, Richard Croft and Lara, they fight off the goons and try to get Matthias. He gets away, but in the midst of their fighting, Richard gets attacked by a zombie, so he's infected. And he tells Lara to go on and stop Matthias from running away. He took like a finger off the queen and like put it in like this Ziploc baggie so he wouldn't get infected. He's like, this is all they need. She chases him down, of course, stops him, saves the day. Her dad blows himself up, sacrifices himself to save her. She gets out. They all hijack the helicopter that was going to transport the finger of the queen, and they make it back home. Lara Croft gets full ownership of Croft Industries. Plot twist, the woman that was her dad's assistant, it was secretly Matthias' boss. She works for Trinity. She was the one trying to get the corpse of that Japanese queen. And she goes to a pawn shop where Nick Frost is like the pawnbroker, which was awesome. Earlier in the movie, she sells like this necklace her dad gave her to get the money to go to Japan to take the trip. She comes back and buys it back. Gets these badass like Desert Eagle pistols, and she's like, I'll take 2 of them. Because Lara Croft with the dual pistols, and then that's how it ends. So it was cool, like a really good nod to Lara Croft and Tomb Raider. Like I said, it liberally borrows from the game, the 2013 game. It's not like a shot-for-shot reenactment, which I thought was cool. I did like the changes they made. So overall, I thought it was a good movie. So was Tomb Raider any good? Yes it was. And that's all I have for this review. Check out the movie, Lara Croft. Oh no, it's just called Tomb Raider. Check out Tomb Raider. It's in theaters today. March 16th, March 16th in the United States. I don't know about the rest of the country. It might be out already. I saw an early screening the night before. I'm recording it now. It'll be the 16th by the time this uploads. Definitely go check out Tomb Raider, especially if you're a fan of the video game. I think you're going to like it. If you disagree with me or you agree with me, either way, leave a comment below and let me know what you thought of the movie. Make sure you hit that subscribe button, ring that bell. We're appreciating all the support you're giving us. My first edition of Is It Any Good about the Strangers, I got some good comments, some good feedback on that. Hoping to keep that going with this one. I'm hoping to make this into like a weekly series because I love going to the movies and I love sharing my thoughts and I love hearing what you people think. I like to debate movies and stuff like that. So, thank you very much. I've been In Balance. Peace.